Well, good evening, guys. Just getting a final little bit set up, making sure the builders are ready. I don't think we're going to be greeted by any builders straight away, unless Finky is already in the chat. We'll sort that out later on. But so today, how are we all doing? I've just wanted to stream this section of my Halloween prep. So I don't know if many of you know, but in the background, myself and the team have been working on quite a lot of stuff in relation to this year's Halloween content. And although it really isn't going as swimmingly as I hoped, we are getting there with it, which is good. Now, I'm not going to explain everything about what we're doing for Halloween this year yet, because I kind of want it to be a surprise still. But today, we'll be building a town, the town of Greenridge, that will form part of a scene for, wow, I think I can probably disclose kind of the genre of video I'm making. It's going to be a short film, split up across several parts. That's called chapters. Let's call them chapters, and each chapter takes place in a different location. And Greenridge is where chapter 4 takes place. It's a very important town, and I can now possibly show you the kind of things I want the builders and myself to build tonight. So let's see if this works. Oh, hello, there we go. So then, this is a mood board, the Greenridge mood board, and this contains images that I've collected from various towns in America, mainly the towns of, I think it's, let's have a look, I've got another slide here, Saratoga, New York, and Newborough, New York. Now these are two towns in upstate New York that have been designed with a similar sort of theme about them. And we are going to be adding these to our own version of the town called Greenridge. The majority of it is coming from the town of Newborough, but there's a few sprinklings of places from Sakatoa. Sakatoa? What was it called? Saratoga, yes, exactly. So you'll be joining me for the next possibly 6 hours. We'll see how the mug juice gets me through. But yeah, so I need to get on the game in a second and start plotting out where I want these guys to build. You can see this map here. And this is a hand-drawn sort of sketch around which we are going to be building tonight. And I want to be taking control of this bit here, which is called Newborough Street. And Solar, who is pretty much caretaking and owning this town, is going to be doing the central main road at some point. And altogether, this will form part of the overall scene for, the film we're making. So, yes, got some mug fluid. I do have some mug fluid in my lovely branded mug. Now, this is a very, very rare mug. You can't buy these ones anymore. You can buy multiple mugs on YouTube. But this one I designed with 2 flags on. And I was told that people didn't like the one with, I don't actually know, I think people just preferred the 1 flag. So I only ever made one of these, and I own it. Bergie has a question. Bergie, what is your question? I was saving that for the server recap server recap video, so we might save that for that. Anyway, so ideas for Main Street. Lots of these buildings are already run down and looking pretty spooky, so they'll fit perfectly into the theme. With the mug and the mug fluid, it'll be a great evening. We'll see, TS, we will see. And then this is Lower Newburgh Street, the bit at the bottom here. So we've got the Second Empire going on, we've got some Greek Revival there and there, and just a very interesting house. I like this one here. And then we have the rest of Newburgh Street, which involves some big, grand mansions. Now, I have a couple in mind I wish to build. Again, we'll see how far we get tonight, but I kind of want to get as much done as possible. So, let me know if everything's okay. How does the sound? Is it all good? Is the mic okay? Is the music okay? If it's all good, we will crack on and carry on the game. Oh, and also here's some other ones that we kind of put on the list as well. Right, cool. Now I need to find out where Minecraft is. I don't really want... Ah, it's there. Right. Hang on. Oh. There we go. I kind of didn't want... I'm trying my best not to... Ah, you're seeing it. Yes. This area that you're about to see, it was kind of not meant to be seen. I didn't know I was still here. I'm not going to turn around. You may have just caught a glimpse of something. But let me turn the shaders off because things really don't work very well with shaders on. Right. If anyone's wondering, this is the list of my shaders here. This is the one I mainly use, BSL 8.1.2.1. I was using that one for a bit, but I didn't really like it. Contemporary, I don't really like. Copatic is okay. But yeah. Nice wallpaper. Yeah, no. We're not looking at the wallpaper because it's behind me over there and I don't want to show you yet. I finished the embankment. Oh yeah, Goblin was meant to not be on here, but yeah. Right, okay. Anyway, we are going to warp to Greenridge. Staging? No, I think just Greenridge. Oh no, I've gone to the staging. Back up. Actually, no, we can just walk from here to Greenridge. How did you find all these buildings IRL? Just looking around Google Maps. Really, that was the best way of doing any of it. Right then, so here we are. This is the startings of the town of Greenridge. This is the first time I've actually been here in person, so it's quite interesting. Aussie's here as well. Aussie, you taking some control over some buildings as well. So this is the main street, and ooh, good lord, what's this? Oh, I think this was being built by loading. Okay, yeah. So what I want to do is start setting out plots around here. Oh my... I didn't know this was actually here in game. Bergie, I may not be able to show off the one thing you wanted me to, but I can. And this is live on air now. I didn't know this was here, but we can have a look around the lovely Family Guy house in Quahog. So here's Quagmire, here's Peter, and here's Lois. And oh god, okay, so hey Lois, look, I'm in Minecraft. Peter, you can be in Minecraft. And then we have Quagmire going, I also agree with Peter's hilarious shenanigans, which intrigue my giggity. So yeah, and these don't open. Okay, so we rated this last time, I think. It's the one that sent me over the edge. It's a very good build, Bergie, yeah. It's going to have to move because it's now currently in the way, but oh well. So the plan involves a forest being, this is definitely a bit more different theme for the Halloween, like a competition or just a big project. No, it's all in aid of making a scene for a short film, actually. So it's kind of just, we're gonna need to build it. It's the usual team, usual members. Of course, Rickon, you know how it goes on this channel. I do just want to... Oh, dear. Hang on. Let me just press that... Oh. You can see I'm not very au fait with all of this shenanigans on here yet. What I'm trying to do is bring up the mood board again, which I think I've ruined. What on earth has happened there? Sorry, guys. We'll figure this out in a minute. Crikey. That's not what I wanted to happen. I just want to post on Twitter that I'm live. That's all I was trying to do, and I got very, very sidetracked. Right. Okay, got it. Twitter circle. I don't want to post it to a circle. Go. Stop. No. Oh dear. Right. And we are away. Cool. So let me get my thing back up. Okay, so I envision the plots going not too far back. Right. there, guys. We've got a great number of people in here, 69. Nice. And I hope over the night it will grow. I know, Bergie, I just saw that as well. Okay, so what I'm thinking of doing is, let's go see how Solar set up his little road down here, because this is kind of, we'll carry on this theme. So we've got currently 3 blocks wide there, and that's perfectly fine with me. So I think what I'll do is I will continue this up around here. So this is just going to be the slow section at the beginning while we're waiting for people to sort of get on. And we can currently, what should I do? I might do a 70-20 split. And we can just sort of sit, chat, work out what the evening's going to entail. So what I'm doing currently here is just setting out the roads so we can then get going with the plots. That's not what should I do, boss? Right, but think what you can do is you can start either bringing over the house you've already built, start another house from that list, or yeah, I reckon do that. Start another house from the list. What we need tonight is a lot of buildings. I learned how to build thanks to your buildings. No worry, that's amazing. Okay, right. What I'm going to do here actually is my age-old trick of when you get to like a diagonal, it's never easy to sort of lay out properly. So, oh my god, okay, it's like nothingness down there. So what I tend to do is I'm just going to use this pickaxe here, type in the replace one tool. I now have a brush. Imagine I have to do this without WorldEdit. I don't like to think about those sorts of things, so I'm happy I've always had Java. I do feel sorry for you guys, but yeah, make the change if you can. Get Java. Never play Bedrock for long. So yeah, this is actually taking me back to my old streams I used to do, where we would just sit, I would ramble on for hours and hours and hours, while very little progress happens in game, because I tend to stand here and stare deeply into the camera. It's already happening. Last time I streamed, what did we do? Oh, it was the build reviews. Yes. Definitely have them go again at some point. Yes, for sure. I think it was okay. Needs a bit more structure. Didn't really know what was happening, and I had too much mug juice. And what happened at the end? Oh yeah, I ended up coming out in a velvet jacket, smoking a pipe. So, yeah. I would like to just take a... Okay. Yeah, I mean, a lot of things are doable without using WorldEdit, of course, but why would you put yourself through that stress? I need to turn this light up. Where's the on button? Ooh. There we go. Right, so how's everyone's day been? Anyone been up to anything much? Anyone got anything interesting planned for the weekend? Let's discuss in the chat. You're a very handsome gentleman. Thank you very much. Made me blush now. But yeah, for these longer sections, I mean, I could just sit there and spam commands on WorldEdit, but I just like brushing. Okay, we've reached the intersection here with... This is Lower Newborough Road, and this is Other Newborough Road. I don't know. I haven't named this road. Should we name this Rodney Road? Rodney Road. No, it doesn't work. Mississippi Avenue. There we go. We'll call it that. Until Solar comes over and tells me to change it. So, I'm trying to think of like a size for a plot. I reckon 30 blocks across the front. We don't want them massive. You know, almost a little bit of high density building. As long as we get some trees and that in. And then I reckon the length can be a couple of, 100 to 200 blocks long. Nice big gardens. Because these places are opening up onto forests. Big, spooky forests. Now, Goblin is sitting there in the chat, and I know he's been enthralled with the screenplay I'm writing for this Halloween. Every time I talk to him, he laughs me out of the room, so I hope you guys either find what we're making here funny, or horrifically horrifying that it just scares the living Jesus out of you. We will see. Eventually it will come out and it will be watched by you guys, but yeah. I've watched all your old videos in hopes of a new one, and live is here. Yes, live is here. Oh, Goblin, I have tormented your dreams with my screenplay. The skins we have made for it, oh lord, thank you so much, Dweebs. I don't know if you're watching, Dweebs, but the skins are beautiful. Do you know what? I've got another idea for how to... Oh no, these roads aren't the same width. Never mind, we'll carry on doing it this way. Right, well this is already out to the extremities. This will be covered with trees around here, it's fine. So the reason I'm doing this is we are going to be building some houses in here. I've already set some people off on the task. I don't know... see if Ozzy's taking part. Hopefully I'll be able to make it on WBC. Only in... Okay, no worries. Cliffing that evil laugh. I'm sure it's going to get even worse later on. Yeah, so I'm going to do a lot of the voice acting for this screenplay. Now I only have one voice, and all my other accents are just variations on the same accent, which is my current accent here. So I need to do, for a certain character, a very corny, typical German accent. So I won't be practicing it just yet, but later on in the stream I'm sure it will come out at some point. For a few of the characters, they don't really make any noise, any speaking, any voice. They don't speak is what I'm trying to say. They just make noises, like guttural, blood-curdling screeches. I started something, but I wasn't able to work out what plot should go in. Just build it, and we can deal with it later. Speak with a Heath Ledger Joker impression. I'm sad to say I've actually never watched the Dark Knight trilogy. And light that touch paper and watch it burn. Yeah, and there's a few other characters and things and bobs. I really enjoyed writing the screenplay. I haven't finished it yet. I don't watch Peaky Blinders, so we will see how it goes. I'm really excited to show you guys. Like, this is kind of the thing that I've been sort of building up most of this year to do. I don't know, but sort of I've always wanted to tell a story in Minecraft using Minecraft as the medium. Now I did one back in Christmas 2013 with a Christmas Carol, a Minecraft Christmas Carol version of the one written by Charles Dickens. It was terrible, but I enjoyed directing, editing, shooting, filming, all of that. And it's always been something I want to do again, so this Halloween will hopefully prove that we can do it. Excuse me. And then Christmas comes. Did you say you didn't enjoy listening to the screenplay? So what have we got going on so far? Wow, 25 minutes already. This night's going to fly by, and all we're going to have done is slight pavements. So don't worry, this bit's easy. Do you know what? And there's a way to do this better. Right, so what I'm going to show you here is the clipboard tool. So, oh my god. I keep saying that when I come down, I'm just like, there is nothing under here. That might need to get sorted. So what I'm going to do is copy the selection I've just made. I've jumped in the hole there. And now with this brush here, well, not brush yet, BR clipboard -A. Oh, I've now got a brush that I can just paint. Why is my laugh so evil tonight? I don't know what's going on. I think I've got enthralled with the Halloween spirit too much. I mean, this tool can be a bit pernickety. There we go. The mug fluid is back. Yes, you heard me. Well, Goblin, I'm going to force you to play the characters you don't want to play now, including the twins, whose name I shall not speak, and also probably the other fella, and maybe the red guy. You could build sewers. I don't think sewers are going to be part of what we're doing here. They could work. I mean, we could just stick Pennywise down one for no apparent reason. I'm trying to think of ways to make things a bit creepier, so we could do that. Yeah. WorldEdit or something different? It's WorldEdit. It's just using a clipboard brush. So you've got BR clipboard there, although it does say FAWE, but that's just fast async WorldEdit, so it's still WorldEdit. But yeah, ask away any questions, guys, about anything we're doing here tonight, anything you've got planned. I just want to chat along while we're painting some streets. Actually, while we're doing this, I can make it even easier for myself. That was quite the heavy easy there. I love how I think about these things so much later on than I really do. What does solar do them as? Just have a sewer drain with a balloon floating out of it. Perfect, Mr. Big Fish. Perfect. I was going to say, I think I like this width more than I like that other width. What's that? That is 4. Let's do it 4 wide. I like how I've hand placed all of that and then gone, there's an easier way to do this. There's always an easier way. Instead of sewage water, it's mug fluid. It is mug fluid. Mud juice, mug fluid, the same thing. Now, I think I should definitely make some merch based on that. So, what we're thinking, mugs? Or should we just go out the park and, I don't know, make a... I think mugs make sense. There we go. Perfect, that's better. We can always trim those down if we need to. But yeah, so what's going to happen is this Halloween Chronicles, as it's known, will possibly come out across October and November. There is no way I'm getting all 7 chapters out in 1 month. The project's really bloated itself big. What's a good way to get a nice colour palette for my builds? I mean, I'm very stuck in my ways with builds, colour-wise. I tend to just go with sandstones. Oh! I haven't seen that for a long time. Also, how do you guys do rivers like that so quickly? Well, I have a video coming up in probably a week or so where I built another river, well, the rest of the river over in Whiteburg City, and I explain in that how I do my basic terraforming, which allows you to build fairly quickly. But yeah, you'll see that in a bit. It's mainly just different cylinders of stuff. A mug fluid restaurant. Are we calling it mug fluid or mug juice? I think mug juice sounds better, but I'll leave it up to you guys. I'm planning on building a Baroque castle. Well, I wouldn't... Remember, part of the comp is not to say what you're doing, so you don't want to fail that now. Right, there's a little turnaround up here. I will probably just bring that up to there, and then hand place this around here. This isn't even what I was supposed to be doing. I've now got sidetracked, if you can't tell. We have a texture pack, but it's very basic. It only changes iron trapdoors to that, wood trapdoors to that, birch trapdoors to that. I think birch doors have been changed, and iron railings to that, which I kind of forget that they don't look like that in the real game anymore. Right, I can always come back here later. This section down here is meant to be for the next part. Is that a traffic circle at the American build? No, it's just a turnaround. There's going to be a graveyard down here, so. Also, traffic circle. Ugh, don't say those words. They're called roundabouts if you wish to actually call them by their proper name. Right, well that's that on that side. We're going to leave that down there because I don't need to do any of that at the moment. What I do need to do is come back over here and pull my finger out and start putting these plots in. I've got very distracted. I do apologise. Right. So there's going to be some buildings on the side here. Now, there's a few buildings I wish to build off that list. There's far too many for me to do all. So we'll see what they look like in a bit. Right, plot-wise, so if I say... the Hamel-Hampstead Magic Roundabout. The Magic Roundabout's in Swindon. That's the pavement width. Again, we can just cut into this and put little trees along it or whatnot. It doesn't really matter. But it's not in Hamel-Hampstead. Nothing's in Hamel-Hampstead. Right, that'll probably be okay. So yeah, when you're doing your little corners like that, it's always nice to get a bit of rotundance on it. It's because this is going out of town, we can always make it a bit smaller. So this is all the prep work that even goes into just being able to construct something. And that's why I've said to the others just to get on and build houses, because I know I'm going to be late to the party anyway. So plot-wise, now I said I was going to do the plots in red, but I might do them in cyan, to be honest. Rotundness, yes. What else is going on in the chat? Oh, hello, I am random. Yes, I do remember you. How's it going? So if I say, so this is on this corner here is going to be a house. I'm going to turn the brightness up a bit. There we go. A house. So if I do stack 30 right, how does that look? Yeah, that didn't work. I think I had the whole thing selected. Right. That's probably... just go look at the... If I have the Greenridge board, right. So it's this plot on the corner here, which I think is going to be this burnt out house, to be perfectly honest with you. Either the burnt out one or this one. Although I have drawn the line directly from that one to that. Now I feel like that's a middle plot house. I think if we can fit 4 plots around here, that'll be ample. So will that fit floor plots? Let's try saying 4 plots that fast. I wasn't even saying it fast. Oh dear. Right. Is that... yeah, it's fast async. Much better. We didn't really have it on the server before upgrading to 1.19. But it's made a hell of a difference. Really impressed with it. Okay, we can probably fit 5 houses on here. The amount of planning that goes into every build are amazing. Yeah, unfortunately, planning's possibly where I spend most of my time. I don't really build much anymore. Did I want 4 or 5 along there? What do I kind of want? Oh, we can have some. Let's have some bigger plots then. So that's already 1, 2, 3, 4 plots. So let's say that this one's not that size. But it's actually 41, right? No, we'll say 40. Let's say 40. Oh. So that's your 40 there. And where does that take us up to the end? 45, perfect. And I'll come back a few blocks. Let's set that as cyan. Because I want a kind of little path that leads off the back there. Just, well, it's not actually a road, it's just kind of like a thing. It's not a road, it's a thing, okay guys? Do you understand? Yeah, we all understand. Perfect. That'll do. As a thing. Right. Lovely. And then this is just ample planning for what we want to do. These plots are going to be given away to be built in. I think buildings are probably wide enough to fit in. Where did you get your reference images? I just looked around Google Maps, to be perfectly honest with you. Alright, we're on to the second can of mug juice. Foamy. Okay, right. This is a tiny little road slash path that just kind of leads off into nothingness. So if I stack that 100, where does that go? Goes 100 blocks that way. Cool. Well, that's good enough. I'm probably going to move one to the left, and same again. Right. And this path just kind of goes off into the forest, never to be seen again. Let's just replace this. Perfect. Excellent, Finky. That's good. I'm still in that boat. I know what I want to build, but I just haven't I haven't brought myself to build it yet. Right, what's going on in the chat then, guys? Get talkings amongst yourselves. I think if we have that down to about there and there. The thing, I try and like build and talk, and it's not an easy task. It's becoming easier, but I kind of just like end up thinking more than I do building. What is it a road? No, it's not really a road. Are these right? Honest question: are these plots big enough? Right, while we contemplate that, what mansions are you building? I haven't, well, I have one. I will show you in a bit. Currently putting plots down for them. It's truly Halloween because there is nothingness under the ground. Okay. Right. You should add the HH Holmes Murder Castle from... No, that's not going to be... Oh, Hollow Ground. Perfect. Some of them are 30. The smaller ones can be 30, and then the two on the end are about 40. No, I'm not building that hotel in this town. This is a small, sleepy American suburban town. Right, so I reckon if I stack that 100 down, that's probably too big for garden. So if we stack that down less, let's go down to 75. I think that's a good size for a garden, especially on a big plot like that. So if I do that one to there, let's get the walls in. So this is the thing with worldedit. Like, once you just get going with it, you really know what you want to do. You've got all the commands at your fingertips. Just play around with. There's so much you can do with it. Okay, so question here. Do you use World Painter to make your maps? Nope. Do you use worldedit? Yes. And is everything on the same map? Yes. Yes, they would, which they are there. Yeah, these are literally just going to be sitting here. There's going to be trees behind it. There's nothing behind these houses. But they're just going to be big, long gardens. So think like a town that is just like you walk through the woods and you find it, and it's weirdly big but not big. It's just like, yeah. Words escape me there on how to describe that. But yeah, you normally find plots are deeper than they are wide, especially in town centres. Right, we will check in with Fink and Aussie in a bit. It seems that progress is being made in these plots, I think. Yeah, I've kind of like, not left it to the last minute. A lot of things have come up in between wanting to get this done and sorted and actually having the time to sit down and do it. So, apologies if this is like an hour of me just setting out plots. And do you get a super flat world, then make the terrain world painter or use normal world? This world was a normal generation Minecraft world. I took it into World Painter, I cut the top off of it, flattened it all out. And since then we have been working on it for the last nearly 2 years, turning it into a very nice landscaping. Right, okay, so that's the first lot, and that can be the burnt out house there. Another house there, another house there. And some bigger houses going up here. They can always merge, if they're too small, these plots, they can always merge in together with another one. Pavement then just sort of fades off to nothing there. Now, because this is a set on a film, liberties can be taken as to the backs of buildings. and that may be what has to happen, but we'll see. Right, so that's those plots set out. Lovely stuff. Okay, so if we go back to my little plan again, I had that path coming down there, and then a big plot on the corner. I guess that can go there, or that one. But yeah, these are the ones, like, I think that, and that will go there, especially that. Is that a only mansion street? Well, this is just residential houses around here. These are the main sort of built up houses in the front here. Shops and that. And it's mainly just big mansions to live in. Right, we are then. So I'm just going to put this little pavement in the side. This isn't going to be as wide going up that edge. I have decided because I don't know why. There is a reason I've just thought of in my head, but I've now forgotten it. Oh yeah, because this is the edge of like some bigger buildings like this, and it'll probably come around. Remember, these houses are going to have like front gardens and that, so. Right, let's get this in. Probably 2 blocks wide. But yeah, how's it going? Anyone joining the chat is probably wondering, where are the houses? The houses will be here shortly. I'm just putting the plots in so we can actually build the houses. So bear with while we spend probably the next 20 minutes getting these houses in, getting these plots in. But I thought this was definitely worth showing you guys the process behind this. So much work goes into this that I couldn't make a video about it as well as making the actual video. So we'll see how this goes. I wonder if these could be 2 blocks wide here as well. Right. Pavement and then like a bush. So I envision in this film, in this short film, I can like, I'll be wandering up the street. I reckon 3 blocks wide for this. I want to push those buildings out a little bit. I mean, I don't build very fast myself, so I can't help you there. I can spend, you know, weeks building a river. So worldedit is your friend. Permission to fill a plot. What have you got? What have you got? Is that the building? Right, you are then. Right, I think I know where this is going. Follow me. Oh god, what's going on in the chat? Nothing. Can I be unbanned? No. I have no idea who you are. When people ask that, there's clearly a reason you'd be banned. Finky. Either yeah, either one of the two, if it fits. Right, we are then. Let me try and get this copied and pasted in. Right, copy, done. BR clipboard minus AO. So the AO is all to do with minus air, so you're no longer pasting air. And the O is the origin, so you're pasting it where you want it to go. Which I did not just do then. Alright, what were we rambling on about? I can't remember now. Yeah, so Halloween builds are my favourite type of builds. I love a horror, I love psychological dramas, I love anything that has a slight air of the macabre. My favourite series is definitely American Horror Story, so I also like that sort of campy horror where it's kind of like, you know, it's gruesome, but it's also got that air of, oh, okay. Yeah, definitely American Horror Story. I just rewatched Murder House the first season again, just because, why not? It's so good. And that's where a lot of my inspiration comes from for a lot of the characters, ideas, and just downright weirdness of the Halloween Chronicles, chapter 1 to 7, the Book of Ananas, or the Book of the Holy Pineapple. I haven't decided what I want to call that bit yet, so we will see. Would you guys definitely be watching a short film that's spread across, that's all wrong, 7 chapters, 7 different videos? I also will probably put it all into one at the end with some secret scenes put back in. What's my favourite horror film? Do you know what? I don't know. It's got to be one of the Conjurings, I think. I think Conjuring 1 really, really scared me. I haven't watched it again for a while. There was also another one called Haunting in Connecticut, which again, I haven't seen for ages because it terrified me. So I'd love to rewatch that and remember if it's actually any good. So what about them hiding bodies in the walls of an old mortuary house? It's very strange. Right, well that's a little bit there done. Did it fit in that plot, Finky? Oh, it did. Oh dear, that's looking good. Don't know why I said oh dear. That's looking very nice. Feel free to move it back a bit. Are these plots long enough? Yeah, they are actually. Put some trees out front. Do you. Thanks, Goblin. See you later on. I'm sure we'll be here whatever time you return. I must go close my curtains in a minute. It's got very dark very quickly. I might put a light on. Right, I'm itching to build a house now, but I know I've got to get this little bit of planning out of the way. If we don't plan properly, it could all go peak-tong, and we don't want to go in peak-tong. So I'm just going to get this bits done. I hope you guys understand that, you know, proper planning prevents terrible performance. There is another P in there, but I don't want to get demonetized. I'm a horror fiend. Yes, yes I am. Something about it. But like I said, I like that campy horror as well. American Horror Story, as soon as I watched it for the first time, I haven't stopped. It changed my life. What a weird thing to say, but it really did. It just made me me. What we're doing, hedges, fences, anything? Yeah, get a hedge in there. Go for a hedge. What on earth is not being undone? Oh, no, hang on. Get some trees out front as well, I think. Make it look pretty. Right. So that's that. Hedge it is. Perfect. Definitely smaller in game than I had imagined, which is good because it means we don't have to build as much. Now the house I'm going to build that needs to be done for the Halloween one is up here. So that'll look quite nice. So it's not going to be end of the road. How wide is this road? 6. I've also got the full TP onto the hedge to make it look strange. Maybe don't build with that on. I don't know if I'm going to be using that. I probably will, but we'll see. Big fan of your period builds. They look realistic. Thank you. The whole team here does exquisite work. I can't commend them enough. Right. What do I want to do? BR clipboard minus 80. Right. Get this side done. Then I'm going to take a short break, and then we will be right back. That's already messed up. So you know when you get a vision in your head of how you want something to look, and once it starts sort of taking shape, that image hopefully either dynamically changes with it, or you suddenly go, it's not going to be exactly the same. Well, you've got to push through and see it finished. This is myself talking to you while also talking to myself. Things don't ever go to plan, but you've got to adapt. How's the mug juice? Mug juice is lovely. Definitely need some more in a minute. How many people we got watching? 60 odd? Lovely stuff. It's still quite early. I don't normally start these streams until like gone 8 o'clock anyway, so I'm glad you guys are here for the early shift. Right, that's that. But yeah, again, remember guys, feel free to ask me a question in the chat. I can always answer it as per building. It's a nice way to get these things flowing a bit. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Exactly that. Welcome back, Aussie. No. So I will come back in later and add all of the trees. It's going to be dense forest, similar to what we saw over there, actually. Pale mug juice, dark. Maybe it's a bit of wheat. It's a pale mug juice. I can't tip it out too much because the whole thing will fall. Oh. No, I can't. I'm too scared of pouring it onto my webcam. But yes, like I said, any questions, I'm always happy to answer them. Unless it's unban me, then it's always a no. What's your favourite Halloween building from any film or show? It's got to be the Murder House, American Horror Story. If not that, you know, I don't know. I've recently watched something called Skeleton Key, The Skeleton Key. It was a film from the early 2000s, I think. And that had like a plantation house down in Florida, in the swamps, and that was a pretty impressive, scary looking house. So I would say that's up there as well. Right, well that's that pavement in there. I'm just going to go down this end and tie this in. Oh, I think, lovely. Always looks good when a tree gets put in. So the reason this sort of path kind of just doesn't have any pavement down, because that's like forest there, so it's just literally a dirty path going off down there. It's very nice indeed. One thing, I guess, put like not even rooms, just blank off the inside so it looks dark and foreboding. Right, well, we're an hour in. I am going to have a quick break, close the curtains, sort it all out. These buttons work still? Oh, there we go. Right, I will be back in about 5 to 7 minutes. Right then, I am back from my little break, and we will continue, hopefully, with some of these builds. Yeah, these pictures need updating. They're so old now, but I haven't really rendered anything recently at all, so that's going to be a mission. But still, we'll get there at some point. All sounding okay. So what we got? Been an hour in. Cool. Here it is. So the plan of action again is to build as many of these as we can tonight, over the next 7 days, because it's just got to be as perfect as possible. I just want to get as much in there as I can, so I can make a nice backdrop for the film we're trying to make. As I mentioned, some of them can just be facades. We'll get for it. Now, the ones I wish to build aren't actually on here. I kept them off on purpose because I knew guys would try and choose them, which is fair enough. I possibly will build this one and this one. These are the two that actually I do want to build. Or that one even, but that roof looks impossible. We'll see. This is quite a nice mansardy one, and that one looks interesting as well. So I'll leave these ones open for everyone else to have a look at. I'm not entirely sure what's happened here. But we'll figure that out at some point. Why have you done this? Ah, there we go. I don't even know where it's come from. Oh, God. Okay, right. So while I hit this PowerPoint presentation, we're all good? We're all good. Right, let me carry on then. Some of them look American. They're all American. We're building American Victorians for Halloween. Right. And we're back. So Fink has put a tree up. Lovely. And he's going to get the fence around there soon. Right, what I'm doing is currently plotting out areas where we can build. So I've said to myself, thank you. So this house here is going to have probably a protracted. Do you ever get those words that sometimes when you say it, you're like, so my accent is just Southern British, you know, almost RP. But then I also get my farmery sort of Hampshire twang through. So you sort of like that. You sort of hear things differently. Forest, yeah, very strange. So that's going to stick out like that. That'll probably come on round. That'll be down there. So how many blocks we go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Nice big plot on the end there. Big old house. How many blocks do you want it to go back? So this is going to be forest at the back there. So if I go, that is currently like 5, very much 7. So that's 7. Let's go away to the end of there, and that will be 19. So anyone else in chat doing anything for Halloween related to builds? I'd love to hear your plans. And if we stack that another 25, will you make tutorials in the future? We'll see. As you can see, I'm spending my evening doing this. If I was spending my evening doing tutorials, I couldn't be doing this. At the end of the day, this is a hobby of mine. I enjoy building. Doing tutorials is something that takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and doesn't really fill me with much joy. I made this channel and this whole thing to sit around and play Minecraft and show you guys. So yeah, maybe one day. Is that going to be far enough back? So that's minus divided by 3, 156. So that's 50 blocks long. Okay, 52 blocks. No, yeah. We got up to 60. Hello, Brian. How's it going? big enough. But I won't have it as a straight line. So I was thinking this when I went for a little break, like, do I want these as straight lines? Probably not at the back. Okay, so that's taken up quite a bit of that area already. But we can have a nice big building in the back there. What have I got on my list? So on my list for that corner, could have... Oh, I mean, what thing's pretty much just built that one, so no, we're not going to have that one. We'll probably have that one. Or that one. I want something foreboding at the end. We'll have a think. That stuff for Main Street. Now, I want that to go at the end of the road. Hello from France. Your work is amazing and inspiring. Thanks for your videos. No worries. Thank you for watching. Right. Okay. I've got an idea. So that's fine. We'll leave that plot at that size. Where were we? Jabbering on. Sorry, what you doing? Just joined. So today we are building American Victorians ready for Halloween. I am currently setting out the plots for the houses. Mainly lots of counting. So what's that? One. Kind of want this to be 30 blocks long. Let's have a look. I think 35 will work. Perfect. So we're just building some big mansions to line some streets. We've got a whole town being built in order to facilitate the filming of a short film or a mini-series. I guess it's a mini-series. Let's call it a mini-series, mini-drama. May I suggest the idea of a palace? I'm all out of building palaces at the moment. I've got one on the go for Whiteberg, but apart from that, I want to get down to the nitty-gritty little builds at some point. So, no, you may not suggest a palace. Anyone else can take you up on that offer? For show, for show. Right. So, in here can be another house. And behind all of these is going to be a big old forest. Exactly, like that over there. Yeah, so we're just building some stuff up ready for Halloween. This whole town is just going to be a spook fest. And it's going to form part of a short film. So stick around for that. That will hopefully start coming out in October. You would hope for Halloween stuff, wouldn't you? But we'll see. Slide's not very flattering. Well, warm. So what are you guys up to? Anyone building anything tonight? Yeah, that looks wide enough. That definitely looks wide enough. How to join the server? Short answer, you can't. Long answer, join our Discord. Link should be in the description of this. Where is this based off? This is based off Newborough and Saratoga in upstate New York. Might try the oldest house in Ireland. Oh, okay. Is that like a Tudor, whatever it's called, half timber? Halloween comp build, lovely. Town based on Ghent, nice, very nice. Not that au fait with Flemish architecture. I know Aussie is. Hi, I like your video. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Come enjoy as we sit here and discuss how to build plots. So what you can see here is I'm doing all of these plots very just haphazardly, I would say. And that gives a nice impression that they have expanded over time. People have bought up land, split it in half, done bits and bobs. Now, what have I drawn for the end? I'm trying to stick true to my plan because I really liked my plan. Okay, the end I have flipped a bit around. That's fine. We'll do that. We will do that. Not half timber, but Tudor. Okay. But yeah, cool. Yeah, no, I will definitely be streaming again. I do enjoy streaming on YouTube. Something about it, it's just easier. Like Twitch, I never got on with Twitch. But YouTube, it's all here. You guys are all here. Makes it easier. Makes it easier for us all. I see there's a lot of drama going on Twitch these days anyway, so there's always drama on YouTube, so nothing's changed there. Alright. If I carry that on down to here, what would that be do? YouTube also pays a 70-30 split. Yes. Yes, YouTube looks after their people-ish. Yeah, and Twitch is no longer. Which is a shame. I mean, I think people bemoan the whole YouTube streaming because they fear you can't be discovered on it. I think YouTube's just like an all-round powerhouse with discovery. People say they can't get discovered because they aren't setting themselves up to be found, so to speak. I mean, hell, my channel is not very well optimized. I wish it was, and I wish I could sort that out myself to hit more search results, but still. It's just kind of the thing. Like Twitch, yes, you go there, you see someone streaming. I really never liked the UI on Twitch. I didn't mean for this to turn into Twitch bashing session, but it seems to. It seems to have done, but still. Yeah, it's not ideal at all, but I've always found it fine. No problem with ads, no problem with any of that, really, to be honest. If you put the work in, if you have a great idea, if you've got a great video, YouTube will treat you well, in the sense of you'll get what you deserve. But if you don't, then you don't. More red circles and pointy arrows in your titles. Hang on, I think you mean on your thumbnails, but I get it. Yes. How to become more relevant for more people. I don't know. I'm not into the whole overly the top stuff. I just play the game. I make videos on what I do. You guys like to watch it, find inspiration, whatnot. That's fine by me. I had hoped to make this my full-time job, but I honestly don't know anymore. Like, I don't think I've got what it takes. I think there's a lot to be said about my inability to, what's the right word? Innovate? Not innovate. Grab trending ideas. Move quicker with videos. I'm a perfectionist, and it really hampers what I do. But I won't start something because I don't want to finish it. That makes sense. Like this, for example. Which building style do you like the least? I don't know. There's definitely a style that I really hate, and I cannot put my finger on it now. I will have to come back with you on that. Anyone on the mod chat in there, because they know my thoughts on building types. But for the life of me, I cannot remember. Are you an architect in real life? No, I'm a civil engineer. I design airports. The actual bits the aircraft use, not the buildings. I've got nothing against brutalism. I understand its functionality, and nowadays it kind of looks okay. When I started playing Minecraft, brutalism was my favourite style, so no, it's not that. Could I have to think about it? I don't know if it was brutalism. I think I definitely like brutalism. Gothic Revival, I mean, is perfectly fine. It's not. So when it comes to a Gothic Revival, I didn't like the House of the Commons. I've said that. I much prefer neoclassical designs for governmental buildings, but. Yes, well, we are building neo-Gothical Victorian New York mansions, so yes. Yeah, I don't like Westminster. I don't like the Palace of Westminster, but I don't. It doesn't mean I don't like Gothic architecture or neo-Gothic architecture. Hell, we're currently about to start building neo-Gothic houses, so yeah, I'm not sure on that one. There's definitely a style that I have thrown up at. I will have to have a think. I will have a deep inward think. So this is going to be lined with trees coming down here, I think. Already we're getting some density in there. Right, perfect. I kind of so I was kind of hoping some more builders would be on, but I think some will be later. A lot of the guys that I was planning on being on, obviously, I forgot about time zones. So I was like, I'm going to start early so we can get as much done as we can. And it turns out that they're in the US, so they're hours behind me. Oh well. Right, that's that plot done there. I'll probably have one more house that comes out. Big old house. We said a plot ends there. The edge of there. Perfect. So as the town sort of merges out into here, there'll be bigger houses. This is looking like a good, sexy plot, actually. What I can build there? We'll have a think. So a lot of what I do with this game is I think. I barely build. I barely do anything else, but my God, do I think. I have so much plans and planning done. Now, I wonder if it is a time thing that I tell myself I don't have enough time to build, or I just kind of go, don't feel like building that now. But yes, this town will permanently stay on the server. It's being built on the server currently. So, how many houses will you build tonight? That is the question. So far, I have built 0, but Fink has built 1, and Aussie is working on over there. I hope to get the main ones in that I've kind of planned to do. What's the time now? It's 8 o'clock already. I didn't think setting out would take this long, but I like to make sure it's all perfect, to be honest. Right. Let's have a look. Plan again. see where we are at. So house is all the way out there to there. Okay. And they go off down that way towards the hill. Right. Cool. I hope to at least get 2 done tonight. If I get 2 done in the right place, we're looking at a lot of progress. Right, do I open the big can of mug juice or do I open the small can of mug juice? One is a lot stronger than the other, and it all depends on how long you wish me to stay on the stream for. That's a lot of planning. It's a hell of a lot of planning. But I will let you guys vote on that, and you can gaze upon all the inspiration for a moment while I scroll through Twitter to see if we're still alive. It's not dragon soup. I wish it was dragon soup. Mug moment. Right, the stronger one. Okay. Eye shot. I mean, you say eye shot. I have been known to drink vodka through the eye before. On more than one occasion. Stronger mug juice now. Okay, Ozzy. Ooh. Okay, Ozzy. I will do the stronger mug juice. While we sit here and drink out of this limited edition mug that no one else can buy ever. So, gaze upon that. Are you trying to go blind? I've tried. Right, we are then. Where are we? We're here, okay. Let me do the paintbrush thing down this side. I think if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty fly for a white guy. Right, okay. There are better ways. Yeah, drinking cheap vodka and Benidorm is definitely a good way. Okay. Moonshine or bust. Yes, this mug is currently filled with the finest sloe gin that I have produced myself. As you can see, I don't want to pour it on the desk. No, we're not going to be able to see that. It's really refreshing, and contents of this can is 7.2 on the scale of mug juice, so it's a nice hearty mug juice. Right, let's have a think about this. BR clipboard. So you can see how I end up just getting sidetracked with planning for forever and ever. Amen. Just because you've got to get the planning right. Once you get the planning in, everything else falls into place like it was meant to be. Yes, you can plan on the go, you can plan on the fly, but I do make sure I do this properly. What's your favourite architectural style? I love English. English Baroque is my favourite architectural style. The way it isn't quite Baroque and it isn't quite Palladian really helps marry the two eras together. Do you by chance know what street you found this building on? I will look up to do the back. No. Which house is it, Ozzy? Is it the colonial looking one? Because no, I don't remember where I found that one. Just do it the same as the front. A lot of this stuff is going to be used as a set piece anyway, so cover it with trees around the back. It's going to be in the video for a glimpse, so just use your artistic license there. What are your guys in the chat's favourite architectural styles? Let me know in the chat. I said chat twice now. To keep things going. Yeah, the colonial one. Yeah, just do the same as the front, as the back, with a little porch or something, and you know, maybe an L shape. Yeah, improvise. Go for it. Do you know, at this rate, I'm feeling like I can stay up all night, he says, knowing full well that he will not. Though, if things do get in a good state, I might go and make a coffee in an hour or two. To put in the mug, to make it also mug juice worthy. Or I'll just go to the fridge and grab more mug juice. We will see. Neoclassical houseman. I really don't like the Paris style of building. Shoot me. But nah, never liked it. It's gaudy. It's overdone. And it's built to death in Minecraft. There we go, Mr. Brait, English Brock, a man after my own heart. Will there be alleys behind the plots? I'm thinking... There can be, yes. There could be a little alleyway down there, made out of gravel or whatnot. Because there's going to be a forest behind it. I'm a sucker for that Art Deco. Art Deco is great, yeah. A lot of factories were built in the neoclassical or even the neo-Moorish style. Yeah, Art Nouveau is an interesting one. I like the nature aspect of it. God, this is literally a video of me for an hour and a half going, yes, so we're going to build some plots and then we might get on to build a house. How many houses are we going to build today? And Fink's built one. And Aussie's built one. That's good, that's good. Jesper is saying neoclassical and Dutch Renaissance revival. Yes. Yeah, I don't mind the Dutch style. Right, we're moving on through. We're getting some speed up now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We can do this up to the road, which is just there, so that's okay. So, yes, planning. Do you guys do much planning when it comes to builds? You really should. It's just the best. I mean, a lot of my day is spent planning anyway, so I enjoy it as much as a busman's holiday. As a Belgian, I like the English style more than the Flemish ones. Yeah, that's fair enough. Oscar, yes. Graveyard is chapter number 5 on the Halloween Chronicles. But I shan't ruin the story for that one. Shant's an interesting word. Never use it properly. German Brock. It's always a bit much. Ooh, Xavier Olivas. Thank you for subscribing. Didn't know it actually dinged for subscriptions. I need to really overhaul the channel to get some growth again. Just haven't been posting much at all. Right, where are we? I still get to the road, but I seem to be carried away down here. So there's going to be a river down the back. I do not think this one is going to get finished in time. Am I going to sleep? Do I need to sleep? I'm going to leave that there. Yeah. Yeah, Ozzy, I do the same. As you've seen, and probably most of you in the chat have seen as well if you followed my Instagram, Twitter, and Discord. I have a master plan for the next 3 years. Most of that has been in place now for the best part of 2 years, so we should be okay. But yeah, there's always scope to change things as you move on. But that's the idea of planning. You plan, then you get around to building it, and you go, didn't work. Right, we'll change that. But as long as you have something to go off, you're usually all right. You know, there was a time, nearly 2 years ago now. No, it is 2 years ago. What? Okay, anyway. 2 years ago, I would stream every Wednesday. I'd be building Wolverhampton, and it was mainly just me going, well, let's landscape another section of this over here. Does the WBC Builds flag have a meaning? Right. Let's talk through some vexology with this flag. So the blue is the ocean, and Whiteberg rules the waves. The white is the purity of religion, and that wasn't religion, was it? It was the purity of soul, being the nation that conquers all. And the black is the industrial heritage of the country. We have a very industrial heartland, lots of coal. Yeah. But yes, those are the accepted meanings of the Whiteberg flag, i.e. those are the meanings I have said several times in the past, and they've kind of stuck, so. I have been building an old western map, and I use your Victorian houses for the rich town far away. Thank you for your great easy build tutorials. See, I'm in two minds here. One, I would love to do more tutorials to show you guys how to build better. Two, I don't have the time. Three, what was the third option? I don't know. Lore, my sweet addiction. Get ready for some cinematic lore, which makes no sense soon enough. Made up in space at some point. What have I written? Goblin, help me. Oh, Goblin's not here. Goblin can't help me anymore. With this cinematic lore, things get crazy. So there's two versions of lore for Whiteberg. One is the historical lore, which, you know, makes sense. Two is the cinematic lore. Think Avengers, think Marvel, where obviously the world's the same, but things really aren't the same. So the cinematic lore mainly focuses itself around Halloween and the supernatural. And I will have to sit down at some point and discuss the reasons why things are the way they are and what characters mean what. So prepare yourself for that. The WBCU, yes it is. The Whiteberg Cinematic Universe, exactly. Welcome to anyone that's just joining. Today we are building some Victorian houses, some American Victorian houses in the Gothic styles, in order to make a nice town for Halloween. What I'm currently doing is not building a house. No, I'm currently painting some roads, which I shouldn't be doing. Morbius in Whiteberg. Real? Well, the name Morbius is very close to the name of the actual villain of this cinematic universe, so stay tuned for that. Oh, Hello Land. Right, anyway. Copy. BR clipboard -A. Oh, done. Spider-Man into the White Burger universe. Exactly that. Exactly that. What is your server name? Let me join, please. That's a hard no. Whiteberg TV show like Deadwood. Well, don't not bank on that. The Halloween miniseries is very much going to be like a TV show. Just, you know, the episode's going to be 5 to 10 minutes long, and then when it finally comes out, oh my god, it could be like a whole 60 minutes. Oh Jesus. Oh God. Oh Lord. Imagine building a town about worldedit. Well, my friend, back in the day, about 10 years ago, when I was playing Minecraft Survival for the first ever time, I had no creative mode. I only had the stone. That was all there was. I actually made a video on my first ever worlds nearly a year ago now. Wow. Great fun doing that because it made me relive where I've come from and where I've gone. Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. And it was just nice going back through it all, realizing that yes, I have improved, but also there's some areas that I went, that could have been so good if I carried that on. So watch that video. It's called 10 Years in the Making, Whiteberg City, A History. It's a nice video, hour and a half long, so bring some snacks, but it did quite well as a video, to be honest. What's the mail transportation like in the lands of Whiteberg? I really like that video. Yes, I love that video as well. One of my favourites. We have the Royal Mail. It does some things. Post goes places. Oh, I think he's getting that going. Wait, who's building this? Oh, okay. Little Devon's is here. Lovely. What are you doing, by the way? I am preparing some plots for buildings to go in for this spooky, haunted town. Don't know why I rolled my H's. That's not what I'll be doing. It's going to be a long night. Because I didn't know both roads were the same. It doesn't really matter. Right, we're done now. So we're on to getting some plots out. So I'm going to start the plots down here. Do we want it? I think we want a line. So if I say we go to the first ridge, yeah, that'll do. Because these are going to be the big houses. The big properties. If I make that, if I do stack 50, where does that bring us to? I kind of want to stack it that way. I think, guys, we're going to have to count now. So let's count. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. In what era would you like to live? This one currently, for many reasons. I won't go into that, but I couldn't live in the past. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 26, 27, 28, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Or if we say that's 46. Sesame Street counting with 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I'm out of here. I never watched Sesame Street as a child, so I have no idea about the lore behind it. All I know is the Count likes to count things. That's not what I want to do. What is subscribe? What? What's your favourite American town? I mean, I like the town of Newburgh that I'm taking a lot of inspiration from. It's just a real shame the whole town's almost like fallen into disrepair. Elmo knows where you live. Oh, Elmo. Yeah, no, so my only exposure to Sesame Street was an old video game I had on my nan's computer when I was probably 6 or 7. And it was like, you know, the game of Sesame Street. I just remember little flashes of it here and there, but I've lived quite a life since then, so I don't remember much more. The latest Rings of Power episode was pretty good and promising. I care not. I've never watched the films, and I won't be watching this series. Yes, Newburgh, New York. That is the one. Newburgh isn't in the state of New York. It's in the state of Superior. I know, it's terrible. I wish someone would tell me what happened there, because it just seems like such a waste. The buildings were beautiful. The town looked like a good little prosperous place once upon a time. Ah well. Times, they are a-changing. Right, vibe check. Where are we? There's a little plot there. Let's have a quick look at the map, see what we're doing. So, uno, dos, tres. So, the house I want to build is this one here, so that's fine. That one there is definitely going to be that one there. We shall do that. Keeping with the theme of old American buildings, have you by any chance seen the images of Rose Lawn House in Cartersville, Georgia? I have not, no. Have you ever seen new building in your dream? What? What are you asking? Are you asking have I ever seen a building that I'm building in my dreams? Have you ever been to Germany, and do you like German architecture? No, and not really. I'd like to go to Germany one day, but probably, yeah, maybe not. Okay, thanks, Ozzy. Cheers. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not doing that. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. I think about that. Have you ever seen that you're building in Minecraft in your dreams? No. I do other things in my life than play Minecraft. So those things pop up in my dreams more often. There we go, it's a nice little plot. What was I going to say? So, obviously, the type of Minecraft I play, and the type of things we do here on this channel in the server, is not really that typical these days. Creative Minecraft building's it's not seen as the prestige it once had, which is fine. Obviously, hardcore Minecraft is the top dog these days. Could never play it, would never play it, doesn't interest me. So what I like to do is give you guys a flavour of the things you can do in creative, the planning, the aspects of flying, and just getting your dreams and your ideas in game and going from there. Right, let's have a little fly up and see how it's going. What's your least favourite block in Minecraft? I will show you my least favourite block in Minecraft. It is, without a doubt, this one, this one. Cannot stand them. Cannot stand either of these two. They are disgusting. The green colour on it is wrong. It's all wrong. It's all terrible. Please don't ask me that question again. No, I just don't like endstone. That's it, right? Everything else is fine. Anyway, those who are joining, the Victorian house building will commence soon. I'm currently plotting out the plots for the Victorian houses we built in. As you can see, they are growing in stature. Now, I'm pointing, but you can't see. Yeah, it's a real struggle, that. So these houses in here will be built at 90 degrees, but obviously they're on a plot that said, yeah, that will look nice. I think that will look good. What's the most used block in the serve statistics? Mine or someone else's? I can tell you mine. Don't ask why. Time's broken. Ah, there we go. Time's used. Okay, right. So my most used block is bricks. My second most used block is the debug stick. I don't like that number. Oh my god. Oh. Does that actually mean I've used the debug stick 42,759 times? I don't want to play this game anymore. Oh my god. That's an eye-opener, and I'm not too sure how to make that. And then so I always use cyan wool as my go-to. That is ridiculous. Oh no. I'm not accepting that. I said to myself once, so when the debug stick really became like a thing, people started using it terribly well. I said to myself, look, I will never use the debug stick. It's not one of those things I want to do. But even though I use it sparingly, and I have used it 42,000 times. Wow. Okay. You've killed 2 chickens. You've never been killed by a chicken. You have never been killed by a horse. You have been killed 6 times. I have never killed a player. Okay. So I've never... Did we have some punch-ups on here once after the racing? Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, you've all sidetracked me. So the houses will be built at 90 degrees, but obviously everything else is going to be built at diagonal. So 6,000 for me. Jeez. So I think that'll look quite nice. You're like you're driving along with these houses, look at you, right? Lovely. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with that. Oh, think that's quite the mission as well there. Right. Oh, look at this. This is perfect. I'm biting my lip in just arousal for that. I just wish I could build. I must depart now. I won't get anything else done today. For us ends your chat. Opossum. Oh, sorry. Never seen the word opossum written. I'll take that as a compliment. Please do, thing. Take it however you wish. No. We can't say these things. We're semi. I can't learn how else to take it. Oh dear. Right. Yes. Where was I? Placing blocks. Back to the game. Kieran, back to the game. Right, so there's going to be a house that's going to sit directly opposite that road there. Are we going to be happy with that? Yes, we are. Right, let's put this in. So I get a lot of my satisfaction from planning. I like how I spent most of this evening trying to explain to you guys why we're planning. When we all know I'm just stalling for time so I can go, I'm not going to build anything. So the plot will sit there, but the house will sit at a 90-degree angle. Now that isn't because we don't want to build at diagonals, it's just that will capture quite a bit of essence about it. Will you make ghosts hanging around? No. A lot of this Halloween stuff we're doing is going to be psychological. No real ghostly stuff. It's all going to be just in your mind. Whether you hear a noise or whether you get scared by a bump in the night. Right. Where are we? So let's place this in here. We're nearly at the plot that I'm going to build in today, which is kind of where I've been working this jigsaw puzzle round to. So are we building my house here? A before and after aerial picture would be cool. Yes. Build a house then. No. No, we're not building yet. We've got to plan this out. Yes, inspiration concerning the builds is all here. Let me show you. So, got a mood board going on. We know what we're building. This is the plan we're currently working to. So you can see why I'm spending a bit of time getting that planning in. This house is going to be adorned. This road's going to be adorned with houses, so. Oliver Draper, yes, I shall build a house in probably 2 hours. Excuse me while I blow my nose. Right. So a lot of this is, just how we're going to build all of this. Oh. And some of these are also ideas for building. Anyway, back to the game. Think he has one house in. Ozzy also has one house in. We're looking good. Yeah, so it's it's really quite well thought out. So excuse the tardiness, but we shall be there soon. So yes, you come around this road and you won't see it yet, but that house is going to be the decoy, and then I walk down the street a bit more and I'm like, oh wait, and it'll be here, this house here. I haven't shown the house I'm building yet. We'll get to that in a bit. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. That's good hit. What is the worst Halloween candy? So in the UK, we don't. I mean, So I guess when I was younger I used to go trick-or-treating, but not that much, and kind of just like stuck to one road. So the sweets we would get weren't really, you know, that they were normal sweets. Like the sweets here in the UK are quite nice, all of them. So there isn't really any bad Halloween candy, as you say. It's all very nice sweets, mainly Haribo and some Cadbury's and the occasional cream eggs. So cream eggs don't really come out until a few months before Easter. So seeing someone with a cream egg at Halloween is a bit scary, let's say. All the houses going to be in the same style. I've showed you the list. So that's that plot. Is that plot big enough? Is that plot big enough? We can always steal some more land. I reckon there's 2 more plots out of this. Those are sticky hard chocolate candies. Aren't nice. Sticky hard chocolate. Is there a name for them? I've never had sticky hard chocolate before. Chocolate's usually quite soft and milky. Sorry for my bad English, by the way. I'm German, but do really like the English style of Great Britain. Oh, lovely, no worries. I wouldn't say. Beat it up a little bit, I think. Yes. So this whole town's been abandoned for yonks. Milk duds, terrible. Never heard of them in my life. What are they? Are they chocolate? Or are they sweets? Do I want it there or do I want it here? Just come around the corner. I was going to say Belgian chocolate's quite nice. I like Belgian chocolate, but... Are all your builds this planned out? Yes. Everything's very planned out for what we do. It has to be because it's all integrated in the same server. So we have to plan things out to make sure things work. Otherwise you end up building something wrong. So Whiteberg City was really quite planned out. Wolverhampton was really quite planned out. Everything else I've ever done is really quite planned out. You should have seen the planning for Rodney and that before. A lot of my, well, actually, I'll show you. So I won't be doing it this time, but a lot of my stuff I have to build twice and then rebuild. So this is my workshop. So this was the original murder house from last year, and I overscaled it. Unfortunately, it was huge. But it had all the details in it, and I really liked it. I obviously had to then downsize it to a more realistic scale. That was massive. So when I came down to this scale, I was like, yeah, this is good. Then I had to rebuild it again for a 3rd time in the video. So all of this was planned out, you know, everything's like planned out to the nth degree. But yeah, no, I really do plan things. I haven't seen this in years. I really do plan things out quite a bit because I hate rushing into it. This is really dated now. I hate rushing into things. Why is Bath Abbey here? It's not mine. Yeah, anyway. Moving on. Don't look at that. That's the Titanic. Right. What are we doing? Planning is up in the air. Planning is up in the air. I've missed saying that to you guys. Right, so that's that plot. House on the corner, house down there. Perfect. It's like it's been planned. So, I don't know if many of you guys watched the Halloween stuff last year. I did. So I don't know if you guys watched a lot of the Halloween stuff I did last year, but there's like a little narrative running through it all while I was looking for a book, and that's kind of where this screenplay's like taken off from. What's going to happen now is I'm going to re-record that original sort of bit, and it will be a new type of story. So get ready for that. That'll be episode. That'll be chapter 1. Then we'll also go back to Rodney again. There's so much to build from Rodney. I love Rodney. You guys seen Rodney? This was last year's Halloween stuff. Rodney. So we'll come back here. There's going to be a whole new section of buildings at the back. Oh, it's the house still. I need to take that down. I liked building this one. It was quite fun. Did an interior for it, but it never got shown off. Did I build rooms in there? All these rooms have fire. I went through and did little fireplaces and that. Yeah, this was about me this time last year building this. I really enjoyed Rodney, but do you know what? While building it, I got quite scared. Like this area at the forest at the back really scared me. Where's the graveyard? There it is. But as you can see, it was only a scene. There's nothing more behind it. Right, anyway. Moving on. Yeah, Rodney was 10 months ago. Alright. Yeah, it was last year, yeah. I've just said it was last Halloween. Oh, I see. Yes, time has flown. Indeed, indeed. Right, this is going to be edge at the back. Nice big edge. Nearly there. Just got one more side to do. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm hoping if I carry on for a few more hours, more builders will turn up and we can all build together and get more done. But we'll see. Anyway, this is what it's looking like now. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. That is perfect. Right. We're 2 hours in. I am going to take a quick break and I shall be back. I just need to stand up really because my legs are really hurting. I have been in this chair now since 9 o'clock this morning. I had an hour lunch and maybe half an hour away for dinner. So yes, my legs are really hurting. I will be back in a mo.
You were right. I'll always be a villain. You were right.
Right, we are then. Let's get back to it. Okay, so building is not underway yet. I'm trying to get these plots in, and once we get the plots in, then everything will be fine. We'll be fine. Everyone will be happy. So the idea of the game, I think I've gone into no, that's fine. The mood board. Let's look back at the mood board again. So what do I want to do? There's 2 houses there. There's 3 along there. So I'm just going to put these plots in here, and then we'll be good. Then we'll be golden. Then I shall move on to building this corner one, which will be that. Yeah. And then I'm going to do that one up there, which is the main feature piece. But yeah, so guys, sit back, relax, enjoy. We're here for the long run. I give it at least 3 more hours. I think. We'll see. It doesn't look as orange in here anymore, which is good. this city taking mere hours. I wouldn't say mere hours. I would say it's going to take a lot longer than we hoped. I'll be on about 3 to 4 hours if you're still on. If not, we can find you a plot, Berg. That's fine. What time is it for you now? Is it like lunchtime or something? I reckon if I take that line from there and go up to about here. But yeah, guys in the chat, please feel free to ask questions, get involved in debates, attack people in the street. No, don't do that. That's not the way I wanted that to go. Just let me know what you're thinking. Yes, 12:45. Alright. Nice. So the reason I'm doing this up to here is because there's going to be shops and stuff down that side. Line cyan. That looks about right. If we say there's just like a couple of big houses in the corner there. So if I zoom on up from here. There we go, let's do that one. That'll do. So I had a word with myself. I went, right. These guys have come to watch me build. I am building, but not what they thought. So we must at least muster some strength to do so. It's the only we're away. Solar's built most of the other stuff, like over the last few weeks or so. Okay, right, so that is where the rest of the buildings will go for the main street. I'm not touching those yet. Would you guys like to see more streams? I'm definitely up for doing more streams, I think. I've sat around for a long old time going, how do I show you guys interesting and fun content when it's just based on building? Are streams the way to go? Don't know. It's all down to you. If you want to watch, keep watching. I don't know what I'm saying. I try my best at being a conscientious YouTuber. Yes, okay. I got the one yes I need. Definitely yes. Streams are good for engagement. They are, and do you know what? Do you know what? I enjoy talking to you guys. It's a good bit of fun. Like, I don't really tread on eggshells too much. What I say is the truth when it comes to me babbling. So it's quite fun to get some pushback and also just, you know, some engaging comments. You guys are fun, so keep it up. Consider shorts also. I mean, what sort of shorts should I make? Like, I've thought about shorts, but no clue what I should do. More live streams. Yes, if you have any ideas for shorts for me, then sure, but I mean, I was thinking actually of just going around filming random buildings and saying this is very good for inspiration, and have like a 30-second short on that. Could work. Could work. But again, I don't really know. Don't really know. Oh well. Well, Bergie, I kind of hoped that was how this time was going to go, but no one's really around. I mean, I can jump in, builders chat. I'm there now. So Finky, if you want to join or something, you can. But honestly, like I thought we would have more builders coming. I mean, I only give you guys like 1 day notice, and also you're at school or college or whatever it is. So yeah, that's fine. I just love watching you out and build. Do mini tutorials and shorts again. Oh yeah, I did do the windows, didn't I? Yeah, that took far longer than I wished, but it didn't do very well, so Did you know the hashtag rank is down? Well, in Discord. I'll be back. Don't worry. Okay, that's that. Plan out and build, yes, that's fine. I think I understood what you meant. I'm a professional builder and I have lots of houses and survival. I can help if you need. Mr. Daniel Rose, yes, I will accept your help. Please come join the server. I fear your expertise are needed. No, I know this man. He has a reputation amongst survival builders. He's allowed on. Oh, hello, Lord Goblin. So the link has expired for two reasons. One, it's not. Two, you're banned. Or another account using your IP is also banned. So you're banned. Yeah, no worries. No worries, Fink. Goblin. Voice call? I'm in Builders 1, if you're about. Yes, Daniel Rose is a well-known YouTuber. He's just going under a disguise currently. Well, anyway, this is looking... Oh, oof. I'm not gonna lie. Looking okay. I like it. I think it's okay. So we just got a few more plots to put down through there, probably 3 more. Then get houses in. God. Sussy YouTuber undercover. Yes. I haven't blown their cover because I haven't told you who they are.
It's me.
Oh, hello, Goblin.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm okay. I'm tired.
Yeah, you're tired. Fair enough. I've got a good building buzz on, so I'm going to be here for a few more hours, I think.
Alright, well, I'll hop on the server for a bit.
You don't sound very enthused.
I'm never enthused.
You are when it comes to.
I am when it comes to building completely useless stuff.
Have you seen what I've done? So these people have been watching me for 2.5 hours, placing cyan blocks down, going, yes, we will build some Victorian houses soon. Let me just build the plots for everything.
I mean that sounds pretty much like average planning.
That's average me on the server day.
It's just an average you, to be honest.
Yep. Have you built anything today? Well, I've planned out half the town. Okay. Well,
Have you built anything? Well, I built a square with wool.
yes. Several squares with wool. At least Finky has got the theme going. And he's got the first house in. House count so far, just joining in. Carter, B. We have Un House. And we have Dos House. We have 2. Goblin, did you want to build one?
I may as well.
Good. You can do a small one if you wish, if you feel it's easier.
Yeah, I'll have a look in the thing you sent earlier.
Have a look at the spreadsheet, yeah.
Where did you stick it? Oh, there you go. Sorry, I
Builders
found it.
announcements, yeah.
Yeah, I found it.
Top tier content. Yes, it is. The mug juice is flowing, although I've lost my mug juice.
How deep are you into your stash of mug juice this time?
Well, there's 2 small cans gone. There's 1 large can gone. I have on my desk now another large and another small. Both of the
Fair enough.
hazy variety, but
You mean it's not hot lava Java?
no. Unfortunately, it's the other type of mug juice. Although, if this does go on for several hours, I may get hot lava Java. How much did Java cost for you? It cost me 10 English pounds back in
Hot lava
2011.
Java cost me my sanity.
Do you drink hot lava Java?
I did once, never again.
What? It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It just sends me up the bloody wall.
Yeah, it sends something up the wall for me. But
I'm gonna leave now.
yes, I may have said that on stream. But yes, welcome to the stream. If you're just joining. Costs $30 for Java. Wow. I paid 10 English pounds for it, which is now worth less than 10 English pounds were back in 2011. Right,
Worth less than £10 was about 8 hours ago.
Yeah. Jesus, yeah.
But anyway.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. I ran out of money for alcohol, so I'm drinking tea.
Alcohol.
That's a problem. I think it was €8. Okay.
Yeah, so I've already fulfilled my mission. I've spent the past 2 minutes just hopping around roofs.
Okay. Have you come over here?
No, I haven't. I immediately got distracted by my big bridge.
Well done. Right.
I knew it wouldn't take long.
No, me and you are the same,
Right.
but unfortunately, we try and
I'll
build
just TP
things.
to you.
Yeah.
Ooh, hello.
Hello. I've plotted everything.
Ooh. Whose is this? Is this Finks?
Finks, yeah.
That's really nice.
I know, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's doing a good job on that.
The economy is in shambles, and I can only drink my problems away. I agree with you there. As an Englishman, whenever there's an issue, we like to crack open a cold one and just see it through. And if it doesn't see it through, well, you can't show any emotion in public, so no one really knows you're feeling anything.
Oh, I like the storm cellar on the side. That's nice.
Ooh. Where?
Like round on the left-hand side of
Oh,
Finks.
yeah. That's a good little touch.
That's nice.
Right, should we have a look through spreadsheet and see what we're doing?
Yeah.
Because I need to go to that now as well, because I'm going to build a house. Right. So,
I want something easy.
yes.
I do not have the mental capacity this evening.
Good evening, everyone who is joining. What is the time? Oh,
What is the time? I don't know. 9 o'clock or something?
7 minutes past 9, yes.
I'll take that.
Okay, right. So I think the house I'm going to build currently. Do I want to do that one? I do like the look of that one.
Which one?
So it's on the second page. Oh, no, on the fourth page, and it's the bottom right.
So I was looking at on the last page, the second one on the top row, the one that looks slightly gothic.
Oh yeah.
That
I mean
nice.
that's quite looks like it's a fairly doable one. It's quite large,
Yeah.
so I think I have a plot for you. Right.
Tis quite
No,
large.
you can do it. If you
I
TP to
came
me,
into this going, I want to build something small, and then I changed my mind, and you went, no, you are building that. Okay.
which plot would you like out of these three?
Out of these,
You can do-
maybe this one?
Which one? Oh, on the
This-
hill? Yeah. Go for that one.
Does that work?
Feel free to also push this plot back. I think I might push this plot back a bit now. Just looking at the scale of what you've chosen to build, so
Okie dokie.
I think I've done this one. Lovely think. Perfect stuff. Beautiful. Amazing. Right. And hopefully I can start getting that Um, right. There we go. So you got a bit more space there, Gob.
Didn't want to do that.
So I'm in two minds between building that one house that I've always wanted to build, which will need to be built at some point. But I think I should do something else first. So did you see that one bottom corner on page number 4? Bottom right.
Bottom.
So it looks like a fairly simple one. And could bash it out quite quickly.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling a sandstone with birch mix. With then dark oak details. Simple.
I regret picking this one.
It was your choice.
Yeah, I know, and I immediately regret it.
It's a French
As
Second Empire
with
Victorian. Okay.
Bloody Second Empire.
Oh, did you not see the Greek revival on there?
I just want a nice Georgian townhouse.
We're in America, mate.
Yeah, well, I want to go home.
If you look on page number 4, there are some Greek revival monstrosities.
On which page?
Page number 4. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or you can do the burnt out house in the corner if you want.
Literally just a brick cube.
With burnt out windows.
With some holes in it. Perfect.
Oh, hello Zane, welcome to the chat. Oh, and hello Fixit, welcome to the chat as well. Georgian is okay, but simple.
Well,
I've been triggered.
I'm going to...
Simple is exactly what Georgian is.
Simple is perfect for me.
Simple, but proportional. I'm angry now. Okay. How about colonial? We're not heathens.
Well, speak for yourself.
Okay. But yes, I'm gonna go for that. Number 8 on page 4.
Okay, nice. I'm just going to warn you now, this is going to be absolutely atrocious.
Yeah. Good luck. Right, where am I going to build that one? Where am I? Okay. Yes, you can build it at 90 degrees, it's fine.
Sorry, did you want me to build it at an angle?
No.
Okay. Good.
I'm going to build this one next to Finks, I think. I'm getting all itchy, like I haven't built on stream for a while. Let's need to look at chat. What's chat doing? The knife you threw, that knife you just threw hit my teacher. I don't think it was a knife. I'm not entirely sure what I threw. I think it was a dust cloth. So Caleb, explain to me, why don't you like simple much? Well, not that I actually care, but I wish to fight people on on their opinions of buildings that I have no say in.
Oh, please answer this question for me. I don't actually care about your
No, but I must know in order to...
But I wish to judge you more.
I wish to be angry about nothing. I spend too much time on Twitter and this is how I
That
cope.
literally sounds like me. Just angry for no reason.
How do I save this picture?
You don't.
I don't know, it just kind of messes with me. Okay. I don't know if I agree with that. It's not allowed to mess with you. How do I save this picture? Oh, I'm just going to have to open my OneDrive. Nearly spoilt the fun for everyone. Right.
1, 2, 3.
Where was this house? Was it a Newburgh Arrival? I mean, the burnt out cube. Okay, should we start with the burnt out cube? Let's start with the burnt out cube. How's it going already, Gob? Are you hating life?
Always.
Goblin, everyone. Have you seen GTA 6? No, I have not. 'Cause I last played GTA 5 in 2017. Do you know what year it is now?
1979.
It does feel that way sometimes. Oh, I think no one's looking at Minecraft. I think literally I have my home. So I get a bit distracted. Right. Oh, that's too much mug juice. Right. Okay.
Now everyone's enjoying looking at Task Manager at the moment.
No, they were looking at the bridge. They aren't allowed to look. That bridge. The bridge.
Oh, that bloody bridge.
That bloody bridge looks bloody lovely. Thank you bloody much.
I know it does. I bloody built it.
Well, you built some of it.
No, I was just going to correct myself.
I was gonna say you built it, you left it, and I had to come back and go. Actually, it might look okay like this. I'm happy I managed to make the curve look like it was actually real.
I was going to say you did a good job.
Yeah.
What do you mean? My curve was perfect in every single non-way.
It was like someone had picked it up at the end and just scrunched it into like a toilet roll or something.
Thanks.
Not that it was any bad.
I know what you meant. I'm just pulling your leg.
It's like you'd like the stage curtains of something. Anyway, yes.
Art's not the direction I wanted to move. There we go.
No.
Oh dear.
It's just a brick cube, really. That's been burnt out. Always interesting to look at. I can look at sometimes.
Burnt cubes are indeed very interesting to look at.
Didn't Bro get arrested for leaking? Bruh.
Bro, did you get arrested for leaking GTA 6?
Oh, Bro did.
Is this some secret crime that you're not telling us about?
Yeah, I hacked something.
I don't know. I don't know why you're turning to me for answers.
Don't know, mate.
Barely know what day of the week it is anymore.
Well, I think it's Wednesday.
Oh.
But I pray and I hope that it's actually Friday.
I mean, I'm going to be honest, I'd spent the whole day yesterday thinking it was Monday.
That's not good.
No, it's really not, but... Hey.
Yeah, that's fine. I tried to cram 5 days worth of work into 4 days, working on 3 different projects, and I finished none of them today. And I was logged off at 5 and went, that's me done for the week.
Feel that.
Yeah.
I just added more stuff to my to-do list today.
Yeah, my to-do list is quite hefty for next week, which is it's okay.
I'm not looking forward to Monday.
I've got back-to-back calls Monday, which I hate.
Yay!
I'm just like, okay. I'm gonna get a sandwich. I suppose it's
unacceptable, Finky. You must starve.
Finky, if you are eating sandwiches, then you aren't building. So I'm sorry, but death comes for you.
I'll make sure of it.
Anyway, I'm trying to build a cube to look nice. But yeah, no, I was meant to have back-to-back meetings today. You guys on stream are gonna be able to listen to my entire biography of life now. But then someone went, nah, we'll move it to Monday. To the exact same sort of the half an hour after. No, exactly after my hour-long meeting.
Ugh.
So an hour-long meeting after an hour-long meeting about 2 different projects. To which I'm like, do I have any time to digest the information I've just received from the previous meeting? No. Okay. So remember, Goblin, this is a set, so do as much as you can, but don't stress if you can't do the back.
Okay, well, I've built the porch, and that's good enough for me.
Cool. I can see from here you've built something.
It's definitely something.
Mhm.
We'll leave it at that.
We'll go on with something.
Thanks.
I can't see enough detail from here, so
Be thankful you can't.
no, that's fine.
Uh,
So guys, me and Goblin build a lot together, and we kind of just like self-depreciate across the night. To which the point ends up just being like both of us are gone. We haven't built anything we planned to build today. Should we just call it there? Let's call it there. We were meant to build a bridge the other day.
we haven't done anything that we planned to do. Do you fancy some Battlefield 1?
Oh yeah. No, Goblin, we're trying to streamline.
I mean, I can't anyway because EA uninstalled my game for me.
Oh yeah, because you bought the other game and then they went, "Do you want this one?"
It's like no thanks. I just want to play the game.
Now, this building has a basement, and I've decided to. Oh, what have I done?
What have you decided to add to this?
Well, I decided to build it as if it was sitting on the ground. So, guys, this is the building I'm building currently now, and as you can see, it's raised off the ground. I've now decided to build it literally like an entire building off the ground. I'm going to move it into the ground. What have you decided to build? I don't know, Goblin.
Answer me.
Do you know what I'm really excited for?
No clue.
Vicky.
Oh, please no.
No, free.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, you meant that Vicky. Yes, I agree.
The other Vicky
I
is to not to be spoken of on the stream.
I'm very much looking forward to Vicky 3.
Only a month now.
Yeah, friend bought me the pre-order the other day. So.
Oh, lucky you. I've got to try and I'm
I'm
just gonna put it in my credit
No,
card,
it's just like a super early birthday present.
Oh, I see. No, I'm gonna buy it for myself, and probably I want to go for the deluxe edition.
Yeah.
Just because. Why not?
that's
Is that the
fair.
one you've got? Is it? Or?
No, I think I've just got the basic one.
Okay.
I mean, because what does the deluxe one comes with? What, like day one access for American buildings and like one of the DLCs? Is it?
Yeah, one of the DLCs that I'm just like, did they really bring out a DLC on day one? Like, I don't really know.
Well, no, because the thing is, it's a DLC that hasn't been announced yet, so
Yeah.
it's like okay.
Yeah, I can't wait for Vicky 3. Like, that's gonna be
Yeah,
so
it
much fun.
should be good. Did you catch any of the dev stream?
No, I've made sure I'm almost blind to it
Well, that's fair.
because I like going into like when I started playing EU4, it was a case of I like to learn as you go.
Yeah, no, that's fair. New DLC for EU4 is really good.
Yeah, don't tempt me. You know, I've bought every single other one of them and haven't played the last 3.
Well, that sounds like that needs to change.
I spent over £1,000 on that game, and I don't care who knows. Yeah, I had to sort of talk to myself the other day. I went, over the last few years, I have made enough money to have literally bought a house outright, and I have no idea where that money's gone.
Yeah, but why buy a house when you can buy DLC for a game?
Even though I spend all my time playing another game that I
And
bought.
a completely different game.
Well, no, that I bought for £10 a decade ago. And I've actually
City Skylines.
do you know what? I've actually made more money playing this game than I did spending on. Anyway, guys, how are you doing in the chat? I've lost all concept of where you are. I don't even know how many people are watching this nightmare unfold. Apparently
64 people are.
Yeah, I was going to say, apparently 60 odd people are watching this.
What is wrong with you?
No, it's lovely. Anyway, what I'm doing is building a burnt out structure with a mansard roof. If you could, would you build Linwood Hall? I don't know what Linwood Hall is. So my answer to that abhorrent question is no.
Okay, to be fair, that's actually quite nice.
What Linwood
It is
Hall?
it is in America. It's neoclassical
Oh,
like,
is it one of the
mansion.
Vanderbilt's ones?
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Oh no, I think it was Lyndhurst House.
Looks quite nice.
I'm going mentally insane. Well, join the club.
I've been mentally insane for the past
Decade?
yeah.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Yay!
It's fine. We can all strive to be slightly broken.
You too can be just as insane as me.
Enjoying seeing the chaos unfold. Chaos unfolding is like our #1 thing to do. Right. So I was looking through Google Maps for this burnt out structure, and it's quite funny, sad seeing it. Like you see, it's just been abandoned. It's not like burnt out for a few years, and then suddenly it kind of just goes downhill even more, and then it just burns. And you're just like
It goes more downhill than burnt out.
no, burnt out's only been like last year. Before that,
Oh,
it was
right.
just like collapsing on itself. And then someone
Nice.
went, right, insurance money, rubs hands together, and then suddenly it burns. I mean, this is almost like a quick build for me, so I apologise if it's awful, guys, but I'm enjoying it.
Well, I'm glad you
I
are.
really like what Fink's done over there, actually.
Yeah, Fink's house is really nice.
Yeah. I just keep telling myself that this is, it's going to be a town on the server permanently, but the majority of it is going to be used for a few scenes in a video. Right. Do you know Pixel Bister? I think I do.
Sounds like a rip-off of Jägermeister.
Yeah. Wait, Carter was in the game? Oh, right.
Magic.
Magic. 7th grade is so difficult. Like I have tests every day and lots of homework. Like you want to play Fortnite, do maths with letters. Okay, Dev, well, get better. I don't know what else you want me to say. Life is that.
Did you really just say that sounds like a skill issue?
I may have said it sounds like a skill issue.
Interesting.
How would you have worded that?
Probably not like that. That's not saying, however, that it wasn't very funny.
Well, look, I hated school, I think. All I wanted to do was play Minecraft all day. And now, as a 26-year-old man living in my parents' house, I can still play Minecraft every day, while also working a job. And that job involves me sitting in the same chair and desk as my other job. Oh dear.
I was gonna say, it's like I get to go to work, stare at a computer screen all day, and then come home and stare at a computer screen all evening.
Yeah, that's literally my life as well.
Oh,
I think they're all
glad
just getting in.
glad it's the weekend.
What's that?
I said I'm glad it's the weekend.
Yeah, I am. I've got a few things on this weekend that require not playing Minecraft. Although I say it like that, I literally planned the things that require not playing Minecraft, so it's my own fault. When I say, "Oh, I haven't got any time," it's like it's my own choice. There's 63 people watching right now. God damn. You need to get those numbers up. Go tell your friends that there's a mentally deranged man playing Minecraft. And they might come watch.
They do. We can keep them. No. I hate this.
You chose it.
Oh no, I'm not denying that I chose it.
It looked like it's probably the most difficult one there.
Yeah, I know.
It
It
looks
just
nice.
looked. That's the thing. It looked nice and it looked pretty, and then it deceived me by being actually more detailed than I originally thought it was.
Yeah.
Also, I don't like the fact that it's called an Elizabethan villa.
Look, we know the Americans aren't quite au fait with exactly what they're trying to describe things to be. So we have to just accept. Now, how do I make a burnt out effect look?
I've you. Well, where are you? I don't know why I'm asking.
Who's Freedom MC? What's going on here? Oh, hello there.
Hello.
I mean, this looks okay so far, I think.
Yeah, I like that. What material were you going to use for it?
Well, I think the building itself
Dirt.
is the building itself is brick.
Dirt.
But I need to put like some burnt out sections in, so I guess.
Well, you see, that's why I was suggesting dirt, because then you can use mud and that mangrove stuff. The like mangrove dirt or whatever it's called.
Okay,
Muddy
so
mangrove roots.
muddy mangrove.
Okay, muddy mangrove roots are too dark.
That's just dirt. If I do that, I was kind of thinking like, I don't know.
Oh, I'm glad we had the same idea.
Good. Like dripstone out. And I guess some of these things can be blackened.
That mud's way too dark.
Yeah, that mud's too dark.
I'm trying to think of something that's slightly less dark. What about... Where are they? I don't know where any of these new blocks are.
No, they're everywhere. Literally everywhere, like throughout the menus. The menus. I think we just got to throw some stuff at the wall and see what sticks, really.
Fair, actually. Mud bricks don't look awful.
Tough, maybe. Tough. Where's tough?
You've just used tough. Oh no,
No,
you
I've
haven't.
used-
You've
I've
used dripstone.
Yeah,
I always call that tough, though. Which one's tough?
this
Oh, that one. Yeah, that looks...
adds a bit of a.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think the structure looks okay. Brown clay.
Clay is just clay, isn't it?
Do you mean Adobe? I remember when it was called Adobe.
Adobe? Is that what packed mud is?
No, Adobe was what terracotta was called originally.
Oh.
Shows my age slightly.
Okay, boomer.
I remember when the boomer was that thing in Left 4 Dead 2.
Oh. I've just realised that mangrove roots look like burnt out leaves.
Don't know what that noise was, but it worked. They do look like burnt out leaves.
They also look like a lobster cage.
You getting ideas for Linford now?
Yeah, I am. Bear with.
Oh no. What?
No, I'm gonna go place a block down so that I don't forget it. And then I'm coming back, I promise.
Okay.
In half an hour.
Okay. Figures give Tuss is really okay.
I always get ideas for them.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is the building again, guys. So, do you know what? That's real. I'm stuck. Real shame. Look at that.
Do I need to reset you? Have you broken again?
It's a real damn shame that's just like burnt out. Lovely bit of Grecian design under that. on that Entebler? What's the word?
Tablature?
Entablature.
What word are you trying to say? Before I just give you random words.
It's the bit.
The bit above a cornice.
The bit below the cornice and above the column base. The capitals. Yeah, the entablature.
Yes, entablature. No, that's how I'd pronounce it anyway.
The
but then again,
entablature.
I'm from Lincolnshire, so
Yes,
you can't
I'm
really
from the-
trust.
I'm
Can't
from-
really trust anything I say.
I'm from the deep south of the UK, where
Deep south.
where things are said in such a way that we barely even know if it's English or not.
It's not.
At least it's not Cornish,
This is true.
where everything's just the word shag. It's like, what? How is that a word that you use for this? Alright, me shag.
What was
Have you ever been down to Cornwall?
Yeah. I love
So
Cornwall.
I used to live next to Cornwall. Like I lived in the
Cornwall and Devon are like
Every
two
year.
favourite-
Oh,
Hello.
Who's this?
Hi. I don't know. Something tells me that was an accidental join.
Well, that's just someone said it every year. Like, no one's in here anymore. I'm not really sure what happened there.
Just came through on the stream. Just some random person just going every year. What was I doing?
I don't know. Building your monstrosity.
Other than losing the plot.
Cornish, I'm Cornish. Oh, lovely. Sorry, yes, I'm so southern. I've been accused today of not being English because I'm so southern. Like, what?
You're not. You're fake.
Do you know what? It's really weird. A lot of people do try and talk me down into thinking I'm not English. I'm just like,
Why?
what? You're too English. Well,
I'm confused.
I'm very confused. Like, nice wallpaper. Yes, thank you. You guys get to see that bridge properly in a few days when I can be bothered to make the video.
Oh, I know who joined.
It was Berg, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why we were surprised.
Little devs, which building are you building? I don't know if he's in there.
What was that?
I don't know. Words.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
To some to some effect, yes.
Oh, ow.
Do you know, Goblin? I'm really excited about showing these guys my cinematic universe.
The Whiteberg cinematic universe.
Yes, we get to go to space at some point.
Oh gosh, I forgot about that.
Like next year's already been planned for as well. Not that it's.
Sorry, what were you saying? I completely zoned out for a second.
I said next year we've already planned what we're doing for Halloween, and it's.
Oh gosh, actually no. To be fair, next year's going to be fun.
Oh, what? And this year isn't.
Well, not with. You know what?
I think it's going to be interesting.
Interesting.
I think interesting is the operative word there.
Yeah, interesting is certainly one way of putting it.
It looked like the Albert Bridge on the wallpaper. Wrong.
We were considering using the Albert
Yeah.
Bridge, but the Hammersmith Bridge is a lot nicer. It's
Yes, it's based on the Hammersmith Bridge.
It's not an outrageous array of colours.
No, I rather like the Hammersmith Bridge. I really like what you've done with it, Goblin.
Thank you.
The mangrove was just...
Well, you know, I fixate on building materials, mainly dirt and mangrove now.
Not wrong with that, love. Not wrong with that.
I build solely out of dirt.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with me.
There isn't. I mean, I love dirt. As a building block, it's become too sexy. And it's something we have to deal with, okay? So...
I mean, what is this? Like Dirt Anonymous? Is this like an intervention or something?
We just have to deal with it. Goblin, you know
I'm leaving.
dirt.
No, I'm leaving now.
Look, I'm trying to explain to you, I also use dirt.
Oh.
I built an entire terrace of houses out of dirt.
Oh,
Gorgeous.
yeah, I forgot you painted the Adelphi Terrace in dirt.
Yeah, someone said you should have carried on using the filler block, and I was like, it's grey terracotta, it didn't look very nice.
I mean...
WBC Builds, what are you studying? Where? At university? Because I've very much left uni 5 years ago.
I mean, take it as a compliment that you're that young looking.
Do I look that young?
I don't know.
My receding hairline wouldn't say that.
Well, I didn't say it.
It looks really bad today. It's been bad lately. It's getting worse.
It's all the stress from building American townhouses.
I only just started. Right, how do I do this on top?
I feel like I just need you saying an entablature just on repeat as my ringtone. It's just me, pick up the phone.
This stream was sponsored by Regain. Oh god.
What was that? Sorry, I missed that.
Someone's just said no, this stream was sponsored by Regain. Wait, no, my bad. I thought you were studying college. No, my love. I finished university several years back. Too long ago. I've been in the world of work longer than I was at uni, so thank God for that.
I tell you popped up on my LinkedIn again the other day.
Oh really? Just add me.
Yeah.
It's fine. You know me. You can do it.
I will.
Do it now.
It was just.
You're like,
It was just weird. It was just weird that you popped up.
yeah, that is strange. It's like, how does it know?
But because I've got no idea how on earth it's connected us.
No.
But anyway, it has.
Seeing WBC as a vegetable. What? I'm not a vegetable. I still have control over my body. I'm not that old.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I zoned out for a second, and I just come back to seeing WBC as a vegetable. What? Okay. I'm too tired for this.
Yes. Right. Mangrove works so well. Love it. Sorry, I've just used it for details on the entablage.
Ooh, yes, that does look good. I like the hole that mangrove trapdoors have in them. It's really good for detailing.
That is good.
Oh no.
Not symmetrical. Of course it's not symmetrical.
Is it not?
No.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, I need
1,
to do...
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it is.
No, as in the detail on the top there.
Oh, I thought you meant the mangrove trapdoor, and I was like, that is definitely symmetrical.
Oh.
Because it's a circle.
My application crashed.